Hey guys, welcome to Your Michigan Compass. Today we're at Fillmore County Park here in Livingston County, and we're here to check out the brand new reading trail. It's a hiking trail with a book, and they have pages spaced out on the hiking trail, and you can read the book as you hike. So come along with us on this fun adventure. The Fillmore County Park is located about 1 mile north of Grand River, right between Howell and Brighton in Livingston County. There's no playground or swings here at this park, but they do have an outhouse if you need to use the bathroom. The reading trail is about a half a mile long, and it begins just off the corner of the parking lot. This particular trail is called the Hinton Trail. Right next to the sign, there's a map of the entire park, which shows you the trail and where we'll be headed today. And if that short walk up to the beginning of the trail tires you out, there's a bench right here. One more thing, it was briefly mentioned that this was a handicap accessible trail, but you need to keep in mind the trail is not paved. This is simply a wood chip trail through the woods and might be very difficult for wheelchairs to get through. And here is the beginning of our reading trail. The book we'll be reading on this trail today is Leopold the Lion, written by Denise, Brennan-Nelson, and illustrated by Ruth McNally Barshaw. This is sponsored by Howell Recreation and the Howell Carnegie District Library, as well as Two Dandelions Bookshop. Just to let you guys know, I did not film every step of this entire trail, but I did film this first segment from the cover to the first page because I want to show you about how far of a walk it is from one page to the next. We can already see the first page of our book coming up. It's really not that far. Just down the trail a little ways, it looks like we're headed towards our first page of the book. All right, here we are at our very first page of the book. Jack and Ella were playing in the backyard when they heard a rustle and deep purr coming from the bushes. Shoving branches aside, they stared right into the eyes of... What do you guys think it is? Hint, it's the title of the book. Looking down the trail, just a ways to our second page, it's not too far away. A lion? What a pretty lion, said Ella. Lion sniffed Ella and then licked her with his long tongue. Ella giggled. Lion's amber eyes twinkled, and with a graceful leap, he landed on the trampoline. Jack and Ella watched as Lion performed somersaults, twists, and backflips. When the sun dipped behind the oak tree, Ella whispered to Jack, "Can we keep him?" And the reading activity here says that we're supposed to leap like a lion all the way to the next page. And here we are on our third page of the book coming up. It wasn't hard to get past Mom, and it wasn't hard to get past Dad. They were halfway up the stairs when Grandpa muttered, "Doesn't look like an indoor cat to me." And our reading activity for this page says, "Shh, let's sneak our way up to the next page." All right. Page 4. Let's see if we can sneak up there. Do you guys see page 4? It's up there. Jack and Ella knew what they were supposed to do. They fed him, made sure he had plenty to drink, played with him, and gave him a bath. And our reading activity for this one says, splish splash, taking a bath is important. Have you ever given a cat a bath? I can't say that I have. All right, looking ahead to our next page, further down the trail this way. Lion had a ferocious appetite. Jack and Ella were always rummaging through the cupboards and the refrigerator in search of food. It wasn't hard to get past Mom, and it wasn't hard to get past Dad, but Grandpa always had something to say. Cats like meat, not munchies. Our reading activity says, uh-oh, looks like the kids are taking junk food to Lion. What do you think lions should eat? I think it's meat, like Grandpa said. Fall arrived with a new schedule. Every day before Jack and Ella left for school, they made sure Lion had enough to eat and drink. And Lion stayed busy while they were away. Jack and Ella hurried home after school every day, eager to play with Lion. At first, Lion would run to greet them, playfully knocking them down and showering them with big, wet lion licks. And our reading activity for this one says, does your room get messy? What do you think it would look like if a lion lived in it? Now, I realize that there's not a lot of kids that watch my videos, but if you have children, ask them, what do you think your room would look like if a lion lived in it? And leave a note for me in the comments section. After a while, Lion stopped greeting them. Ella missed Lion's kisses. One afternoon, when they returned home from school, Grandpa handed them a piece of paper. Found this in the mailbox, he said. When they got to their room, they read it. Lost Lion. Name, Leopold. Loves trampolines. If found, return to the circus. Ella crouched down next to Lion. She stared at the picture, then at Lion. Leopold? When Lion lifted his head, Ella noticed his fur was knotted and tangled, and the sparkle in his amber eyes was missing. Our reading activity for this one says, do you have someone who greets you when you come home? Maybe a pet, or maybe even Mom and Dad. The next morning, Jack and Ella prepared to take Lion back to the circus. It wasn't hard to get past Mom. It wasn't hard to get past Dad, but Grandpa was standing at the door. Need a ride? Reading activity for this one says, Grandpas are always there for you when you need help. Am I right? Pretend you are driving the car to the next page. When they arrived at the circus, Jack and Ella had to pull and tug to get Lion out of the car. Excuse me, Jack announced when they got inside. We're here to return Leopold. The circus employees laughed. That isn't Leopold, the trainer said. And to prove his point, he gave Leopold the signal to do a somersault. Leopold didn't budge. He held up a hoop and blew his whistle. Leopold just lay there. And the reading activity for this one says, yikes! What do you think is going on with Leopold? Why can't he jump? Do you guys know why? Let's continue on. Maybe we'll find out. This lion is no performer, the trainer said. The other circus animals stared at Leopold. Leopold kept his head down. "Yes, he is," Ella cried. But she had to agree that Leopold didn't look like a performer. The reading activity for this one says something changed with Leopold since he's been gone from the circus. What do you think happened? We'll have to keep hiking to find out. It was a quiet car ride home with Leopold. Finally, Grandpa spoke. "I think you know what you have to do." Jack and Ella looked at Leopold and nodded. The reading activity for this one says, what do you think Jack and Ella are going to do with Leopold now? They fed him lots of healthy food, made sure he had plenty of water to drink, and every day they took him outside to play. At first, Leopold didn't want to go, but Ella and Jack insisted. This one says the reading activity. Playing outside is healthy for you and your pets, and parks are great places to do that. Check out lots of great outdoor spaces in the Howell area. And then they have this QR code. You guys should be able to use your phone and scan that QR code to find out where all the parks are in the area. And when Jack and Ella were at school, Grandpa made sure Leopold didn't lie around all day. They had other things to do. The reading activity for this one says, looks like Leo is getting back in shape. Show off your speed by racing to the last page. And our last page is right down this way. Let's go. Before long, Leopold's mane was shiny. He held his head up proudly, and once again, his amber eyes sparkled, especially when he was performing for everyone at Jack and Ella's backyard circus. We've got some extra activities. Healthy habits like eating right and exercising are needed to make you feel your best. Check out Denise's website for some additional materials on health and wellness for kids. And there's a QR code that you can scan right here. And our final reading activity for this one says, why do you think Leopold is happy now? Would you go visit Jack and Ella's backyard circus? I would. Looks pretty cool to me. One more thing I'll be sure to do is to include a link below the video. So if you guys want to come here and check out this park and this great story, you can bring your kids and do the same thing. I'll be sure to include that link. Now, they may not have anything listed on the website about the story. It just started right after St. Patrick's Day 2021, and I believe it's going to be going on for some time, maybe throughout the summer. But when I looked up the park online, there was nothing about the story. I heard about it on Facebook. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you do come out, let me know. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to click on the compass so you can stay subscribed for future episodes just like this one. We'll see you next time, and remember, adventure is just a short drive away.